Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode, what are we at, 123?
23.
23 of
23.
Salt Ships and Scuttlebutt, a World of Warships podcast hosted by yours truly, Captain Greene 123, coming to you live from the creme de la creme of hotels, a Hilton that I have not been kicked out of yet in Danbury, Connecticut. I'm down at my corporate. I'm down at one of my corporate locations for training, and it's terrible because I hate having to go from third shift to first shift with little to no prep time. This is terrible. I'm so dead. But joining me as always is Sea Lord Mountbatten.
Yeah.
How we doing, buddy?
Sea Lord, not ASMR Mountbatten. Sounds like you're trying to do some little bit of ASMR there with your mic set up, but that's fine.
Dude, I told you there was some dude drilling for oil and his wife next door, and I did not want to. I don't want to emulate that, so I'm trying to keep my voice down.
Yeah, I had to record a YouTube video in the middle of a hotel room in Washington D.C. at the beginning of this year. Except I didn't bring my mic or anything, so I had like my Mac back there, MacBook back there, using the built-in mic with the hotel room's AC over the background audio. So you're doing a lot better than I did.
Yeah, that was like the one thing I was like, I have to bring my microphone at the very least, because I enjoy doing the podcast weekly, but working 12 to 16 hour days just meant that it could not get done. And now I'm like, I have 8-hour days. Like, this is perfect. We can
return to the rest of humanity.
Yeah, we can record. I can fly my Hornet and War Thunder. This is going to be fantastic. And then, like I said, I had to work Saturday into Sunday, and Sunday was my travel day. So I got 3.5 hours of sleep in my own bed, and then drove down here, witnessed one of the worst accidents I think I've ever seen on the Mass Pike. It was just at sunset, and we were at a corner where we went from tree cover, and then as you went around the corner, no tree cover. And because it's sunset, everybody slowed down, and there was like a 6-car pileup. It was not good.
Oh, is it bad that I'm thinking of that one scene from Two Towers when the Rohirrim arrived?
It was basically that, yeah. I mean, when you boil it down, except I saw it in real time. But yeah, so my 2.5 hour drive became a 6-hour drive.
Look for my Honda Civic at first light. Dude, but funnily enough, I witnessed a car crash a few weeks ago too. Did I mention this
attached at the hip?
I know. Did I mention this last time? But we were on a field trip going into Baton Rouge, and this Nimrod, and legit a Honda Civic. There was an 18-wheeler here. The school bus was here, and he wanted to go in this gap right here. So he NASCARs it in right there. But he forgets to turn back, and he just smacks into the side of the bridge and bounces off the bridge and winds up in front of us that.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this last time. Okay, yeah.
I had the Honda Civic that caught on fire in front of my building.
Oh, yeah.
I was like... That car sat in front of my building for 7 days.
Before they came got it?
I don't know who came and got it. I don't know if there was a investigation that had to happen. It was just melted plastic sitting in the front of this fucking building.
Oh, man.
And every time we were like, is it going to catch on? What happened? Is it going to catch, is there gas in it? And we eventually found out that, unfortunately, it was one of the facility maintainers, one of the cleaners. By the way, 3 absolute 10 out of 10 Latino guys. Fantastic. maybe about 4 words of English between them, but they are awesome guys, genuinely. And I felt really bad about them when I found out that it was their car or one of their cars. But yeah, I asked him, I'm like, is that thing going to catch on fire again? And he just went, you know, say. It's not my problem. And I'm like, fair enough.
I'm telling you, dude, my fourth block, like 2/3 of them don't speak English. I'm going to be Commodore Mountbatten by the end of this year. I don't know if it's even a Spanish word. It just sounded Spanish. I made it up.
Dude, I have been told I'm an honorary Latino. So I know a lot of, I call it gutter Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Spanish that I'm not comfortable repeating with this recording device going. But yeah, so but it was rough. Let's see what else. Oh, very embarrassing story. I'm officially old.
Elder?
And I'm not even talking like midlife crisis old. I'm not talking like it actually setting in that I'm an adult old. I skipped both of those and I went all the way to old woman fighting over the phone with people about stuff in stores old.
Over what?
So okay, let me explain this. So I don't know if you're the same way. I have had a blanket that I sleep with on my bed for the past 10 years. Okay. I fucking love that thing. It's perfect. 10 out of 10. It's a gray kind of puffy blanket.
Like a comforter.
Kind of, except one side's nylon, one side's like actually fuzzy. Like it's just a really absolute 10 out of 10 blanket. It says it's a twin size, but I really feel like it's queen size because like I have a twin bed and I can
drape it over both sides,
bunch it up, and yeah. Like I love this blanket. So I kind of sat down and I was like, I'm an adult. I'm not just going to sit around and wait for my mommy to get something. Like I can go out and do this. So I go to the website, I punch the SKU in, and I just click order. I didn't even look at it really. So I actually have it behind me, but it's not at all like what my blanket is. It was this one's more like green, and it's more like a couch blanket.
Okay, so it's not just a different color; it's a different material.
Yeah, it's a different material. It's like a different type. It's not horrendous. I like the company. They're like Brookfield blankets or something, but it's not what I wanted. So I went back and I processed an order, and I went through. They have like an AI checkout assistant this time, and they were like, "Oh my goodness, what are you looking for?" And I put the SKU in because again, I have the blanket, so I don't have to go looking through this. Company makes hundreds of different blankets. I'm just going to punch the SKU in, and I'm going to get what I want. And so I punch in the parameters. I'm like gray. I put the SKU in, and then the AI breaks. And I didn't know why the AI broke. So I get an actual representative on the phone. She calls me because she's like, "You just absolutely bricked this AI. Like, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just looking for this blanket here." And so like I send her a picture of it. Or I send her the SKU, and then she's like, "That's not the right SKU." And I'm like, "No, it is." And I sent her a photo of the blanket with the tag with the SKU. And she's like, "Stand by." So then like 20 minutes later, she takes me off of hold. She had to go to a physical filing cabinet and look up the SKU because they haven't made this blanket like 9 years.
Oh my God.
So, and it was I was very thankful that this woman was willing to do this for me, because again, like, I don't want to say that I'm a creature of habit, but like, it's a really nice blanket and it's perfect. So, yeah, she comes back and she's like, yeah, I had to go dig into a filing cabinet to find this. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, yeah, we have made this like 8-9 years. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted to hear. Like, I have this blanket. I've used it since then. And she's like, has it like not fallen apart or anything? And I'm like, no, I like wash it once a week. I use it. It's fantastic. And she's like, do you want to get put on a waiting list? I'm like, yeah. And then, do our business. And then she sends me another one of the blanket that I have over there as like a thank you for being a loyal customer or whatever. And then she hangs up and, we go our separate ways. And I'm like, after initially, like right after, and I'm like, dude, I handled that so good. I set a goal. I went out, like I was being like a very like stupid millennial where I'm like, I went out, I set a goal, I achieved my goal, and it's a grown-up goal. It's not something like buying something in a video game or like a video game goal. This is like a real life goal. And then like 20 minutes after that, it kind of sat in. I was like, I called customer support for a website looking for a blanket that I got like 10, 15 years ago. And now I'm on a waiting list for said blanket. I'm an old person.
So wait, are they gonna like special make you a blanket or like?
Yeah, if they get like 150 people who call about the blanket, they're at like 130 right now. They're gonna do another production run.
Okay.
Because I told them, I was like, dude, I'll buy like 3 of them. And she was like, okay. So yeah, I when your grandmother just like goes on side quests because and she makes them more difficult than they have to be, not because she wants to, not because she tries to, but just because like she's swinging for the fences for stuff to do. That's what I did.
Okay.
That's what I did on one of my days off.
Well,
so that was terrible. I had that like realization. If I had to break an AI to find this fucking blanket, I was like, fuck.
Well,
oh, that's not good.
I had an adult moment too this week. I had to put in my HOA request to build a fence. And yeah.
That just sounds communist. That sounds like it should be in like B-roll footage of a family that made it out of Cuba. I hate HOAs so much.
Well, ours seems pretty chill because like I've seen some wild stuff happening in our neighborhood. Like, because you hear about all the stories about how there's people out there with like rulers measuring how tall your grass is. There's like this one guy's house that like it gets up to like your knees before he actually cuts it.
And there's a few areas in my town that have HOAs, like where I grew up, and they were polling people on our street. They're like, we could do a street HOA, and because we were all at like a cul-de-sac party, and my dad was just sitting there, and he's like, dude, the second we get a street HOA is the day I start drinking in the front yard with like rusty lawn chairs and just throwing shit at cars. I'm not doing anything involving an HOA.
Going to get 3 burned out cars and plop them in my front yard.
He's like, I'm doing trash tire fires in my like. I do not want anything to do with an HOA because the people in my town are very. They would have that person walking around with a ruler.
Wall monitors,
they would get paid like $1 million a year to go around and be the biggest fucking dickhead in the world, and they would enjoy it. And that's why my dad's like, you can do it. We will not be participating, and we will be incredibly fucking annoying if it has an inkling of going through.
Yeah. There's some where I was living at beforehand, that had some very odd rules for Louisiana. Like, you couldn't have your boat in your front yard, which, like, we live 5 minutes from the Gulf of Mexico. So, like, I can literally hop in my boat right now and be in the Gulf of
What?
Mexico in 5 minutes. So people go, in the boat every day, And
Yeah.
like, you cannot have your boat in your front yard. And people were like,
Yeah, fuck you.
no, I am.
That would be my response.
That was their response. That eventually got phased out because just no one was doing it.
Yeah.
Um, I'm like, I kind of get it because like there are some people that will have like 5 or 6 just junk cars in their front yard,
Oh
and
yeah.
their house is like falling apart, and that does affect
Yeah.
everyone else's property value. But there's good and there's bad. But for the time
Yeah, I
being,
mean,
mine is fine. The second it gets annoying,
there's
I will start the revolution though.
yeah, like it was kind of the same thing. That was like after my mom calmed my dad down. I mean, his whole point was like all of our houses are incredibly valuable just due to the town that we live in.
Yeah,
Like again, I don't know how much you paid for your house.
224,
Uh, pardon?
224.
Okay, so I, I feel like I have to do this every time I talk to a Southern person because we had
I know, house up
Obi,
north expensive.
dude. Like my parents bought their ranch style home for like 440 in '98.
God, that's crazy. 19. I thought you were going to say like 2 years ago.
No,
In
no,
98?
it is now 1.7.
Holy crap. What?
The property value in my town has gone nutto. And it
Dude.
all boils, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful town. I really want to stress that. Like, if I could live there, I would, straight up. Um, but yeah, like that's what happens to everybody's house. The value is incredibly stable. And my dad's like, yeah, we don't need an HOA. I don't need to pay dues to somebody to maintain the value of my house when the value of my house has consistently gone up
Hmm.
my entire time here.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's.
after this, instead of going nuts and fucking stalking people on Google Earth, we'll go over some housing costs at the end.
Some Zillow.
Because again, well, yeah, versus you versus up here, dude, it's nuts.
Dude, like, that's crazy.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
they could sell it and move down here and live like kings on like a quarter. Like, the only reason my
well, yeah,
house, like, so my house, we had it built. Okay, so like we built it. It's brand new. It's one of the reasons why it's more expensive than what you normally get down here. Like, normally down here it's like 180, 190, but all those houses were built in like the 50s and 60s
yeah,
with plumbing that's on the cusp of
yeah. It's
congratulations, you now have $50,000 more dollars in work you have to do to this
you don't
house.
have an indoor swimming pool in your
Yes,
basement.
yes, exact. As we've seen with my grandmother's house. So I'm like, we're gonna skip all that, pay a little more, and get plumbing that's good for
Modern.
50, 60 years. It's all PEX, it's all new, all the wiring's new and stuff. So that's why we did that, and that's why it's a little bit more expensive. So look, it's a 1,900 square foot house on a 5,500 square foot lot. So I mean, it's in the suburbs, obviously, but like it's a pretty decent sized lot for
Yeah,
um, you know, compared to like some of the stuff I've been seeing on like uh, Instagram Reels and Facebook, whatever they call them. I think they're Reels there too, whatever. Where it's like, oh yes, this house in Houston, Texas is 900 square foot. You have no backyard. $3 million, please.
yeah.
So but yeah,
Oh yeah, that definitely makes sense and everything.
we had a good interest
I
rate
think
too
I
at the
would
time.
go the exact same rate as well, or the exact same path as well. Like I
Yeah,
don't want to deal with some fuck ass Civil War plumbing.
Yeah. Well, my
Like
sister,
that's
she swore she wanted an old house.
nope.
But then she started looking at them. All the ones that were in her price range were like, okay, the ceiling's about to cave in. This,
Yeah.
freaking Carter was president when this plumbing was done. If not Eisenhower, right? So,
And then the other layer to that is I don't know if it's the same way down there, but like you have to use certain materials or building like
yes, the
styles to
codes.
fix it.
Yeah.
Because like up here we have Revolutionary War housing, and they're like, yeah, you can't use like power tools to fix your building, and they're
Oh no,
like,
nothing like that. The building codes have gotten a lot better here over time.
yeah.
Because
Well, no, this is
Louisiana,
more like a historical
yeah,
preservation
there's a little
perspective.
bit of that in like New Orleans. If you're in the historical
Yeah,
part of New Orleans, I don't think it's as extreme as like, oh, you have to use a handsaw to do this, but you definitely you have to use these bricks, this mortar, this color, this wood. There's a little bit of that in New Orleans. Um, like around here, there's not. I thought you were talking about the
yeah.
building codes because the building codes have gotten a lot better here over time because obviously the hurricanes and such. Um,
And well, when you have a clean slate after Katrina,
well, this nothing about my house. It's in a no flood zone, and even though it's in a no flood zone, they still built it up like 6 foot from the elevation. So
yeah,
hopefully it won't flood.
we'll find out.
Unfortunately, we probably will. We dodged hurricanes this year, not a single one.
Yeah, we're gonna get dumped on this winter. I can already feel it.
Well,
I just
that's a you problem that becomes a me problem in March, May.
it, it is really funny though because we have a dude up from North Carolina and we have a dude up from Houston, Texas, and they're just kind of looking at me like at training today, and they're like, "It's 38 degrees outside. What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's nice and warm." And they're like, "You're a fucking animal."
Dude, you should have seen it here when it snowed this last year. That society grounded to a halt for a
Yeah,
week. It snowed like 12 inches in one day, and no one's on the streets, no school for a week, because even like after it stopped snowing, the snow stayed on the ground for like 3 days. Bridges are frozen solid. They're putting hay on the road to try and open up Highway 90. It's not working. And what's really funny is that's the weather I drove through to sell my Camaro, because I had one window to drive it up to Nuke, who bought my car, and we were going to leave at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I go get Terry, and I'm like, "You ready for this?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "She has no idea. I've got like 500
she's
something
not ready for
horsepower,
this.
a manual transmission, rear wheel drive, and tires that need to be changed 2 years ago. Let's go."
Let's ride.
Dude, like I'm like the I-10 bridge, and like I'm doing this at
Yeah,
like
yeah,
40
yeah.
miles an hour, just like, all right,
Oh my
I've got
goodness.
this. I can drive. So I'm like white knuckling the steering wheel,
Yeah, I
trying
had
not to.
during that big like Texas freeze, I had a friend who was like, "I have a 4-wheel drive truck, I'll be fine." And then he posted a picture. He put it through like the wall of like a McDonald's. I was like, "It has been less than an hour after, less than a day after you told me that you were fine."
Dude,
And
so oh,
9/11, a McDonald's.
I hate I hate those people so much. Like, and I have a 4-wheel drive truck. I have a 4-wheel drive truck
Mhm.
now to pull the boat out of the water at the boat launch. We have a 1969 uh, Bay Baycraft Bayside. It's a big heavy
Mhm.
fiberglass boat. Okay, you need the traction to get it out. I don't. I'm not one of those people that never drive on like mud, and then think because I have 4-wheel drive, I can mount. I can summit Mount Olympus, right?
Yeah,
And the truth is, a lot of stuff that you think you need 4-wheel drive for, you can do with 2-wheel drive. And
you just have to do it like the right way.
yes, that happened when I went to Wyoming, went to Yellowstone, went visit my aunt that lives in the middle of Wyoming. Um, and when I say the middle of nowhere, they don't have roads. Well, they don't have
Yeah,
paved roads. It's all dirt because it never rains. But we went after one of the biggest rainstorms in like the past 30 years, okay? So their road, which they just had redone, state came in, dropped a bunch of fresh dirt, hadn't had time to compact it yet. It's just all sludge. And I didn't know that. I started driving on it, and then suddenly my old truck, my 2018, which is only a two-wheel drive, starts sliding and stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can't stop now. Because if I stop, we're done. So I turn the traction control off, and I'm like, Terry, this is either going to work or we're going to be stuck here until my uncle gets off of work with his, and gets his, tractor to come get us. And sure enough, it made it. My white truck was brown afterwards, and it was a little sketchy there for a bit, but it made it. Street tires, two-wheel drive, probably like 2 feet of mud. Oh, it was so bad, but it worked.
All right.
But warships.
Yeah, I was just
World
going to
of.
say World of Warships. Speaking of, so
Speaking
we
of
actually got
actual
some feedback.
warship. Oh, okay. Before I derail the conversation
I just wanted to go over that quickly.
Okay.
I got a DM from Mr. Sniper Round here, and again, I just want to put this out there because I think feedback is fantastic, regardless of who it's coming from, because it's offering another perspective, and yeah, I just think that's I always welcome feedback. See, Lord Mountbatten's chat doesn't because I got auto banned from it this week.
How?
But that's okay. Okay. So you were doing your Halloween tournament or whatever.
Yeah.
And you were talking with Nukes.
Yeah.
I thought it was 1-4 Nukes.
Oh no, it's nuclear
because
winter.
Because I know him, I was like, oh, I blew 1 for Nukes last night, and I just immediately got like mod banned. Or not mod banned. It was like I think it was just like auto mod banned.
Twitch, yeah.
No, it was on YouTube.
I was like, that's where YouTube. You can. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I know that was kind of the thing where I was like, what do you mean the chat's grayed out? What's going on? But Sniper mentioned kind of playing games and stuff while we were recording. And just kind of, again, wanted to offer a little bit of an explanation on that. I've had a few people ask for gameplay, but I also understand that with this being in a podcast form, sometimes people aren't going to be either watching the video on Spotify itself or watching on YouTube. And I understand that it could probably be annoying to just hear me like talk about a small ends game while we're discussing something else, and just that conversation would feel kind of disjointed. So that is something we're going to be, or I'm going to be avoiding moving forward, because that's solely at the feet of me, because you haven't done that. But
well, I can't do much because I'm recording it. It looks nice right now, but I touched my mouse. The charade of us knowing what we're doing is ruined. It explodes.
But yeah, I just kind of wanted to bring that up, and once again, reaffirm that I'm always open to criticism, and Sea Lord is as well. Like we want to make this better.
I get criticized a lot, and it does help. It really does help. I've made a lot of improvements over the years because of that. There's a lot of people out there that just need to work on their presentation, but there's some comments that like I've read and I'm like, God, this guy's a jerk, and then I sit back and I go, but he's right. So, yeah, it's always welcomed. But
I have some off-the-cuff criticism for you. You should not make your thumbnails be like top 5 ship foods I'd like to get pregnant. I think that's
that is the other seed word. That is not I. I know not what the ladies have boats on them, then they have ears and tails. I don't know what's going on. I'm afraid to ask. So
I don't know either.
It's not me. It's not me. But speaking of warships, I did see this meme that was very good, and I'll send it in the message right now.
Oh, sorry. I
And
said something too.
you just sent the thing again. Yep. Oh man.
Oh my God. I just clicked. I went to click the picture you just sent me, and it was fuck them DDG. Our production value is through the roof. That is a fantastic video or picture.
Yeah, so let me. I'll pop out for it so they can see that what you sent and the actual meme that I sent. Right, so go away, Fortnite. No one likes you. Why is it even installed on my computer still? Oh, whoops. Production value.
Dude, you really wanted those Homer Simpson skins.
I know, right? Yeah, that's the Gerald R. Ford making its way to South America, apparently at like 35 plus knots, which Arleigh Burke can do for a very short time, but not for 25 years straight like the Ford and the Nimitz can. So, fuck them DDGs. And then there's... Oh, you deleted it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I saw that.
I didn't want to get you with another cursed image today.
Yeah, no, I saw that meme and it made me chuckle at work, so I wanted to share it with everybody.
Very good.
So actual Water Warships, 40 minutes into the Water Warships podcast.
Oh, that's good.
35 minutes in.
We have
14. The German cruisers came out in full.
Did they come out in?
Yeah, you can grind them.
Oh, I thought they're still in early access.
No, I thought that too until I was told yesterday that they were not, and I'm like, "What you talking about? We don't have anything in early access right now. Impossible. My Wargaming would never do that." But apparently, yeah, nothing's in early access. The Ad Albert is out, and it is stupid. I don't know if you've played it, but holy crap.
Legally, I did not.
Okay, understandable.
Mm.
But, having a Colbert bolted to each side of your ship is pretty crazy, turns out.
It makes you do numbers, one could say.
Yeah, like, I would just... I kept getting into trouble with it because it goes 34 knots.
Yeah.
And it feels like a battleship. Then you start getting shot and you realize, oh, this is not a battleship. And then I'm like, oh, dang, I sucked this round. I died so early. I look up, 174,000 damage. Oh, okay.
Dude, it's like when Schlieffen first came out. It's like,
yeah,
I'm a battleship, but I'm not really a battleship. So I'm going to like run down a flank and, I got killed before I was even able to get into the cap. Oh, 300,000 damage. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I'm so quirky. That's the kind of vibes. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting, and I love it.
Yeah.
Because again, anything that disrupts the status quo that isn't a submarine, I'm pretty much all for.
It's so funny too, because like I'll die so far forward from all the other heavy ships on my team, and I'm like, "What are you, Howard? Join me in glory." But yeah, no, it's just like that happened like so many. I was recording the footage for my review today, and it happened like 4 times. I feel like I did nothing. I died so early, but no, you're over halfway to 300,000 damage already. It's like, imagine if I don't die early. Impossible.
I can't wait to see that ship in the hands of Asians in COTS and clan battles. That's going to be terrifying.
Yeah, we had a guy pony up to buy it for early access for clan battles, and it was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Which, I swore there was a time that they would not let you take early access ships in the clan battles.
Yeah, that kind of surprised me. They wouldn't. I didn't think they typically do that too. But
I swore you couldn't do that. I swore it had to be a ship that was like fully
typically
released.
Until the ship is out.
But you could take that out.
I think it was Libertard came out like halfway through.
Could you take
the
it?
Season? I think about a year ago. I think Libertard came out like halfway through a clan battle season.
Yeah, but could you take it into clan battles or?
Yeah, you could take it out, but when it came out, that was like when the line fully came out.
Oh, when the line fully came out.
Not when it was still in fully access.
Yeah, well, you could take the Ad Albert, so that's pretty wild. I guess they changed their mind on that.
Sorry, I keep yawning.
Are you
I took a
good?
nap in between work and this, and it revitalized me, but it also didn't, I guess.
um, oh, the missile mode's out now too.
Mm,
Yeah,
I played
it's.
that.
Oh, you did? What'd you think?
Yes, I did. I got a few games in before I got sucked back into Tarkov and War Thunder. Um, Pancakes coming to War Thunder, by the way. So that's where all of my time is gone.
Yeah, because it's a squadron vehicle, isn't it, or or
It's
battle
an event
pass?
vehicle.
Okay, I'm not sure how that
Yeah.
works over there. Too much.
I
I just grinded out the F-15, and they're like, "Oh, thank God I did it," and then I proceeded to not play the game for like 3 months straight.
it can hover, which I really like
Oh man, that's it could do that in
because it
real
just
life too,
says
couldn't it?
I have no idea. I don't. The only thing I know about it definitively in real life is that it was flying off of a naval air station in Connecticut, and people kept calling in reporting UFOs because it was just flying around, and they're like, "That's a manhole cover. What the fuck's going on?" But in War Thunder, at the very least, as long as you're like perfectly vertical, you can just kind of whip it and hover, which I think is really funny.
Okay.
But yeah, I did the missile mode. Holy shit! It took me a game or two, but once I got my missiles down,
Yeah, I know, right?
that's not good. It's a bad day to be a DD.
Dude, like the battleship missiles do like 30K now. They up the alpha. I'm like,
Yeah.
why?
Well, yeah, because people kept missing.
Oh, how do you
Which
miss?
I'm
You don't
sitting
have
there.
to.
Exactly. I'm sitting there. I'm like,
Oh,
what do you mean you missed? What do you mean it's behind me? Like, but I'm in Montana. Like, what's going on? I don't know.
I think
Um,
they really need to have something besides the magic button that reduces the income, like Sea Whiz, counter missiles, shaft, flares,
no.
which I'd like to think that's the next step. But like, if they push it through like this and it's just that funny button, that no bueno.
Yeah, I'm already seeing a whole bunch of people online who are just like Photoshop editing warships and stuff to like remove the rear turret or something, and they're putting in like missile tubes or whatever, and they're like, "This is
100
what we're doing."
VLS.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, they had a Richelieu with um all of the rear, basically everything after the superstructure, basically everything after the funnel actually was just removed, and it was just a whole bunch of VLSS cells, and they're like, "This is what we should do," and I'm like, did you guys
No.
realize like how relatively recent the VLSSL is? Why are we putting this on a Richelieu? What's going on here? The other thing is, do you want like 95 fucking missiles on a Richelieu? No, you don't.
Well, they I know in real life they considered doing it to like one of the Iowas. Then they
Yeah.
were like, well, we'd have to cut through several decks of armor, and that's not going to really
If I
work.
remember correctly, the one of the Iowa ones they wanted to do, they wanted to put like an ICBM on it or something insane like that. So it kind of dawned on them that they had to put a whole ass launch complex on a fucking battleship. And they're just like, no, thank
Oh,
you.
oh man, that's wild. A
But yeah, I
single.
mean, most of these ships had rail launch missiles. So you'd have a launcher with like maybe two rails,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would have to go through a reload animation. So
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping if they go forward, it will be those ships in the 50s and 60s that have like 4 missiles.
yeah,
At least early on. I mean, we got some time before we get to like the Arleigh Burks boys. People are like flipping
Yeah,
out
that
about that.
was. I did stumble across a design that I hope never ends up in World of Warships because I think it would break the game intrinsically just with its like loadout. But I thought the same thing about Kitakami, and here we are. Um, I should say modern iteration Kitakami. But during the 80s, the U.S. Navy kind of came around and they're like, what if we just stuck like 700 Tomahawks on a cargo ship? Could it work?
Yes, who is it?
The Arsenal ship.
No, the Iraqi special where we convert cargo ships
Oh,
into
yeah.
carriers and just missile barges.
Yeah. But that would be insane in the game. Like, you just shine it, like, you just load it in. It's like, what the fuck? It's just an oil tanker. Oh, my God. The wrath of God approaches.
Our missiles will blot out the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
I
the
watched a video.
Katusha trucks, but with tomahawks.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I watched a video on Sea Power where they had it, and they had like three Kirovs and a lot of the what
Which one?
Slava class guided
Yeah.
missile cruisers, and like the Storvemi destroyers, and they had one of these arsenal ships, and he was like, yeah, I can afford to send like 20 Tomahawks at a single ship. And they were like I said, there was 3 Kirovs. There's like 5 Slavas. Each of them had 3 to 5 destroyers. And like I said, he was just like, I'm just gonna fucking launch 20, maybe 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 Tomahawks at each person, and they're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. And nobody survived.
I'm surprised the game survived. That's so much going on.
He had to attack each group individually because the AI started to crash out when it realized it had to track like 70 Tomahawks.
Oh man, that's great.
But yeah, the missile mode is good. And I think that's going to be really interesting to see where they go with that. If that's more of like if that's more of like a gameplay element that they utilize in events and stuff, or if it's something that they want to eventually introduce into the random battles environment.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm looking at it from like a business side of things, it's like there's not a whole lot of there's almost no real still ships left in terms of classes that they can reasonably add in. There's a couple, like you got like some Spanish destroyers. I think there's still some Italian stuff left out, and the oddball ship from the U.S. and British Navy here and there. I mean, of course, paper designs. There's a lot more of that, but I mean, people always clamor over real still stuff. So if you want to develop the game for another 10 years, I mean, you got to kind of start going forward in time. So
yeah,
I mean, I don't think we're gonna start off 2026 with New Jersey 86, but I think it's coming in the next couple of years.
That's the interesting thing though, because it's like once you get into the guided missile age, it becomes a lot less dependent on the vessel and a lot more dependent on the complex. Missile complex, rather, that's involved.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not a Burke that makes Tomahawk look good. It is they decided that they were going to build Burke around Tomahawk, So, and then I think you have to either implement these missiles with, like, their realistic characteristics, I should say. In terms of like range or something. And then you also have to put in like a lot of the guidance elements and stuff.
Yeah.
Which now you're getting like 3 layers deep of bullshit that you have to worry about, which is why there's games like Sea Power, I would say, out. Or is it going to be fun, quirky, planned ships or planned upgrades, which I think would fit a little bit better with the sporadic like missile attacks,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you'd think. I mean, stuff like Iowa, the New Jersey refit could work because it's still a battleship. It still has the guns. Players still can primarily use the guns, but it does have missiles and does have Sea Whiz. So, like that would still kind of fit into the game's core gameplay. But then, how do you account for the missiles? Like are they still going to do like 20K a pop?
Yeah.
And how the hell is the Yamato going to defend against it? So that's like what I'm concerned about and what I'm at right now. But I think it's just really a test to see if they can put more spaghetti on the spaghetti code, and the game still kind of work. Which against bots, it's working seemingly okay so far.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, like I said, I mean, once you pass the kind of cutoff that once you pass the cutoff of what we have like in terms of tier 10s and stuff, I mean, you go to the Norfolk, which is it's a destroyer leader, but it's kind of a really light surface armament built around a missile complement, and then after that you have the Manchester, whatever, and it's just the exact same. It's the exact same kind of complex. I mean, it's less and less guns, more and more missiles.
Yeah.
And then you have the 4 Sherman. And then you have the Farragut, and again, you're going down to like 1 gun. So it's really like I really think you can only go so far. Yeah. And then you end up with those spruants, and it's just like nothing. Like you're not going to have like any real surface impact elements other than just dumping missiles at people,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, it's going to be really weird to like see where they go with that.
Yeah, I mean, the game's so based around artillery. It's
exactly so. Like, what are we going to do with the spruants? Like, I have a single 5-inch, relatively modern, quick-firing mount. That's fantastic. Why? What's the incentive to press in and use that?
It is not.
When I can just vomit missiles at a target. And that's kind of the problem, I think, of advancing into the missile age is unless you kind of cap it off with a lot of those projected directly post World War II conversions. If you want to advance like further into the modern setting, it's just like you're just gonna. They're not gonna be. I don't think they're gonna fit in the gameplay loop of World of Warships.
Yeah, I mean, I can see them definitely doing that. Okay, we're gonna strap some missiles to an Iowa. Okay, this was going to be what happened if somehow Bismarck lived into the 70s, strapped a couple missiles to it, or Preußen or whatever they decide to
Dude,
strap it to.
imagine Kurfürst with fucking...
You could strap an ICBM to that bad boy. There's a ton of deck
Yeah,
space for
exactly. A
that.
Kurfürst with V2 cells. Like, yikes. But, yeah, that's I think the problem with advancing into the missile age, which really makes me think that they're going to pivot and make this more of an event type of gameplay element. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to find my words. But and that's kind of where I think missiles are going to end up, because, like I said, you can introduce them into randoms, but the second I think you go beyond like projected conversions of ships with gimped main armaments for those missiles, you're just not gonna
like,
have ships that really fit.
how the hell would like the sensors work? Like, how you,
Yeah,
because like a big part of the Burks and the Ticonderogas is Aegis.
yeah,
Like, how are you gonna get that in a game where like spotting's a thing? You can't. Or it'd be very weird if you tried to do it.
yeah. And then it's like with some of the systems, like a lot of the Western systems are sea skimming, and some of the Soviet systems are sea skimming with a ballistic element, stuff like that, or not ballistic, but it's like a higher flying element. You know, there's a lot of different ways that these missiles function, because again, it shifted from I have to put these rounds on target to deal with this target. You know, with my guns, it went from that to, okay, how am I going to pierce a missile defense system with my missiles? You know, how am I going to defeat chaff players? How am I going to defeat electronic warfare? How am I going to make sure that my missile hits the target with the least amount of basically effort, you know? So it's you really transition away from guns, and it gets to be a lot more dependent on missiles. But like I said, it's I don't think that a lot of those systems are going to be emulated correctly, which
Yeah.
I think is just disingenuous to the era overall.
Yeah. If that does ever come, that's a long, long way off. I think they're just trying to, cut into like those 60s, 70s era boats that are
Yeah,
still mostly artillery but have a few missiles strapped
yeah,
into it.
like the
Or like
Boston
just far
or
enough
whatever.
just to get to like New Jersey in a conversion in game.
Ooh, excuse me. Once again, I'm very sorry. I'm just I'm going to bed after this.
I go bed. I go bed.
I sleep.
Well, let me think. What else happened?
Some changes to test ships. I put the link in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you see that they're coming out with the Ultra Santa container this year? The Ultimate. I think it's like the Ultimate Santa container or something.
What makes it the ultimate?
It has like a 17% drop rate for rare ships.
Yesterday.
Oh. Is this the holiday celebration here?
Yes.
Whoa. Oh, wait. This is the changes to test ships. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. I mean, some of these changes are pretty good. I really want to focus on the Surcouf changes, specifically in this devlog, because Surcouf is kind of like what we were just talking about with the missiles and everything. Like, I don't know how this is going to be implemented. I don't really care about the Lin Zhao going up from 8.4 to 10.6 seconds. It's rough, but it's not going to be damning. And same thing with the Bremen. Reload decreasing from 6 seconds to 5.3, but it's really the Surcouf here that I am interested in.
So, are submarine deck guns like super accurate or something?
That was okay. I was going to ask you because I don't. I think they have a unique dispersion curve.
So, well, the only submarine whose deck gun I've really used, which is also one of the 3 submarines that I believe has a player-controlled deck gun, is the I-56.
Yeah, that was where my first thought went to.
Yeah, and like it's accurate, but its max range is 8 kilometers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's normally just me pulling up next to some destroyer at half health and going, ha, murdering it.
Yeah. It's just kind of like the stabbing meme on London subways. You just kind of surface. You just
mate, can't park there. So I okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, accuracy increased, I think, is good.
Yeah, it's good for the Surcouf. I mean,
yeah.
And what's really funny, and I don't want to be I came up with it first, but this is like the playstyle I mentioned that I thought Surcouf would be good at when I proposed it on a top 5 video like 3 years ago. Like it pops up, blasts something with its 8-inch guns, and then submerges away. Which is why I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good.
Oh, she has spotter too. Forgot about that.
Some interesting changes to the damage control.
15 seconds.
Sorry?
I said it's running for 15 seconds now. That's like American Battleship runtime.
Yeah. But your charges goes down to 3, but I think that getting 45 seconds as opposed to 20 seconds of action time is pretty nice.
Do subs have Superintendent? I don't know if they can take it off the top of my head.
I wish I could boot the game, but I don't know. I think so.
What Warship's tool will know. Ship tool will know.
Here, hold on. I have a client installed. Hold on.
I want to say they can't, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'll boot here. Double check.
Okay. But what do you think they're going to release Surcouf for?
I'm sorry, one more time?
What do you think they're going to release Surcouf for?
Oh, it's money. It's going to be money. This thing's been anticipated for so long.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do one of their patented open 16, jump through 15 hoops, do 19 glup shitto moments, and then you can get it for free or reduced cost.
You're not going to believe this, boys. Free. You have the chance to get it in one of the baguette containers. However, if you buy the premium baguette container, which has a guaranteed drop chance of $50 after 50 at $15 a pop. Yeah, I know Leicester released it as a dockyard, but I don't see Wargaming doing that. And theirs is wildly different from Wargaming's version. It has like a weird torpedo firing arc. It's like a half
Yeah, it's
circle
side
or
only,
something.
I think.
Yeah, side only, but like they do the turning thing, so like you can launch it from anywhere. I think looking back, but like it had forward torpedo tubes, so I don't know why they did that.
Subs do have superintendent.
Okay, so it can have four.
No, which I think would be good.
Yeah,
And I think that superintendent is one of those skills that, like,
everybody takes.
yeah, it's a no brainer.
Dude, I've had people type paragraphs in my comments saying that adrenaline rush is a waste of a skill.
Dude, I've seen some like actually schizophrenic builds, and I'll see like some even more like schizophrenic people defending them, and it's just dude, I'll never understand people who are like, yeah, well, if you drop superintendent, you can take
Incoming
consumable
fire alert.
expert. Yeah, and it's like, do you just not want heals? Like, what's the problem here? Like, what's the connection? Do you just like giving up health?
Yeah, the
Like
argument.
when you go to the doctors and they're like, hey, we have this pill that will cure you, or you could do a backflip onto broken glass and it will also cure you. What do you like? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the backflip. I know the pill's too easy. What are you talking about? I don't know. Not taking superintendent is ridiculous.
Yeah, I've had people say like, "Well, you die with like a hill or two left anyway." It's like, well, but the
Then you're
situations.
dying too early.
Yeah, the situations where I am in like smacking T to get my last hill off. I think they counterbalance that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I think that you are attempting to justify your build with your experience rather than the validity of the build overall.
Yeah,
Which, don't get me wrong, I think is something that you can do, but I think that
there's builds that
this
certain
is going to
players can
sound
pull
me.
off, but not
Yeah, like
everybody.
when you're like a 48 percenter and you're going to tell me that you have the tech and you have like a 13% survival rate on your ship, and you're going to tell me that you have the tech and the new build, and it doesn't have like superintendent or something, and then you start telling me about like, well, due to the oppressive nature of carriers, like you don't even ever get to use it, so you don't even ever get to use all your consumable charges, so like you're wasting 4 points. It's like
Everything's the CV's fault. Everything the CV
I'm
is the
like
CV's
I'm
fault.
like, oh, that's crazy. Anyways, please stop talking to me. I'm not dealing with this.
Oh. Yeah, but this is
All right,
Santa's Uber gift container.
that is a nice looking container. I was liking a lot of the stuff I was seeing
Yeah,
on
they
the
did good with the aesthetics this year. Why is
yeah.
there a dragon in the Christmas port? I don't know. I didn't even realize that till just now.
Isn't Chinese New Year like?
Yeah, but the Williamshaven port is the port that we're having for the festive celebrations. So this is the port that we're getting with the tree and stuff. But for whatever
It's
reason,
actually pretty beautiful.
yeah, it's a really pretty port. Yeah, this is the Santa's Uber Duber gift container, which is only available for December, not for the entirety of the event. It can only be bought with cash. There's the Bremen. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see. I think it's got like a 17% drop chance for ships compared to the. Yeah, Mega's gift is. Where's the ship drop chance? Oh, What? Am I blind?
Oh, and then they have the golden containers,
Yeah.
which are
Oh,
containers
1,
within
3.
containers.
What's 4? So it's 17 for the Mega for a ship. And then for the Ultra, it's 3 plus 9 is 12 plus 20. Oh, yeah, it's like a 32% drop chance to get a ship from the Ultra container. Which is.
I, for one, cannot wait to throw my wallet at this event.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saving up for with their doubloons and such from the anniversary.
I mean, I genuinely, time and time again, other than short lists and stuff, like these Christmas events have been very well received.
Yes.
And I think they're going to continue to be well received. I don't like the new Ultra Omega container, but I'm also a grouchy old man that does not like changes. So,
I'm fine with it because, they gotta keep the servers on somehow. I don't like the golden gift container. I despise the containers within containers. I don't like the Russian nesting doll containers. I didn't like the Daruma
I don't like
containers.
those either.
So.
I will say, though, first off, we're getting a free tier 9.
Yes,
as well,
we are getting a free
with
tier
some
9
stuff, which is,
and this is literally you just log in and get it. So all those people will be happy.
I'll still somehow find a way to miss it, but like I'm happy. But I'm gonna. I think once we go over the. Could you scroll back down to the gold ships?
Yep.
Because I think that they look fucking tastic, dude. Holy shit. The Aki looks beautiful. The Bremen looks fantastic. The Hawaii is Hawaii.
Yeah,
like,
but it's got like this
I think
nice,
it looks
like Hawaii tribal art on the side.
Yeah,
that's nice. This isn't.
You know the? Have you ever built any ship models?
Yes, I have.
You know those like brass.
Yeah, PT.
Yeah. The little like brass fittings you can put on there.
Yep.
The like accents or whatever, like replace railings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like. it looks like what is that called? What? It looks like these ships just kind of got covered in. I keep wanting to call it Etch a Sketch. It's not Etch a Sketch.
Oh, engraving.
Yeah. I don't want to have to look up a Boxman video right now.
You can watch me build a 1350 Yamato from Tamiya and a 1350 Duke of York from Tamiya on my channel.
Ooh, I will have to look that up. I love model building and stuff. So, it also gives me a gift idea for when you end up here in Boston. I'll get you those exact models.
Who I already have. I do need to rebuild my Yamato. It don't look so good. I didn't have an airbrush when I made it.
Yeah, I'm building my Christmas gift to myself this year is going to be like an actual modeling area that I'm going to bite the bullet and build.
Oh my god, I had a hair in this video.
You have hair right now. What are you talking about?
Don't make me take this cap off.
I didn't want you to. I was trying to deflect away from that.
Oh, I was so much
trying to help you.
6 years ago. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Hold up. You can take a peek at this.
Yeah, let's see here.
Let me see if I can
oh my god, you have so much hair.
I know. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on here.
You have so much hair. Look at that. You look like what's his name from My Name is Earl. You look like Earl from My Name is Earl. I mean that respectfully. He's an upstanding man.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is so scary to look at.
His
Man,
hair
I am
still looks like that, by the way. He has.
so yes, sure. Um I fun fact, I did this straight. This is 12 hours straight of
Yikes.
me putting this together.
I did. I built a Warhammer Combat Patrol and just the assembly, and I did a little bit of kit bashing and everything too. I was I've never been high, but I definitely got high off the fucking glue.
Yeah.
Oh, you hand painted it too?
Yeah, I didn't have a airbrush.
Honestly, props. Honestly, props.
I still have this
If
model.
somebody came to me and was like, "Hey, I need you to hand paint the bootstrap on a vessel," I think I would just be like, "Yeah, can I just shoot myself?"
Yeah, it was very.
Honestly, props.
You'll see. Well, see that the Japanese didn't have the. It's how you call the bootstrap, the little black line. They don't. They didn't have that
Yeah.
on their ships, so I don't have to worry about that here. So I just had to put the masking tape on, really, really well, and it's still like from afar it looks fine, but when you get closer, it gets a little wavy. Um, but yeah, this is hand painted, and I have a 1350 Enterprise CVN 65, which when I get set up in my new office, you'll have uh, Enterprise, the Yami, and probably the Duke of York I built. They'll be in a row. Unfortunately, my Bismarck and my New Jersey have died. Um, yeah, my
Oh
so
no.
this is my room at my parents' house. Okay,
Yeah.
and like on top of that case right there, that's where my New Jersey was at. And then on the wall next in front of the camera, at the top was where my Bismarck was at. But I moved out, and my dad decided he wanted to paint that bedroom that I was in. So they moved my
Yeah.
models, and sadly, um, the Iowa and the Bismarck perished while they were.
Oh no. They
Well,
broke up in transit.
yeah, well, and like, I'd go over there to see what was going on, and then like the turp pits when they told me that like one of my models broke. I'm like, what do you mean it broke? They had it on like its stand, leaning sideways like this, on just like a lip on a windowsill, and it was being held up by like one thing, and they moved the one thing, so the whole thing just fell over and smashed up. My dad was like, "You can't just like put it back together." I'm like, "It's not
Uh,
Lego. These are all little
yeah.
plastic pieces that have snapped and stuff." And oh my god! So I got to redo my Bismarck in Iowa, but I have like a Richelieu in Alabama, and I think a Graf Spee that are
I have a
still in their
Salem.
boxes.
I have a Salem I've been meaning to do.
Yeah, and oh my
I
god,
think
these
I
little.
told you this, but I asked if I could build a Salem on the Salem, and I got an IDC back from the head of the Salem. So
That's good. Oh,
yeah,
you know what sucks? Oh, this mountain of AA guns. Oh,
yeah, they're
I didn't have
terrible.
I didn't have my tools yet, my little like tweezers and stuff yet at this
Yeah,
point. Um,
the video I linked in the description. This guy like has a conniption every single time he has to do like because a lot of people when they look at a model they just go, oh wow, like that got glued together right, that got painted together right, like that takes a steady hand, and they aren't even noticing a lot of the smaller elements like those A mounts and everything. And then you realize that yeah, that's what separates the men from the boys.
yeah, dude,
Uh,
I don't mean to brag, but I hand painted those blast bags.
oof,
They are so clean. Like,
oof.
um, it's funny watching because I still remember doing this. Acting like it was 100 years ago, 6 years ago. But I remember just sitting there with those blast bags while the guns together, and just here I'm painting the chrysanthemum on the front. That's what the light was
Nice.
for. I had I carried this Hobby Lobby for a minute when I was doing this. All the paint I had to buy. It's just satisfying watching it to
I
come together right now. I'm sorry.
I got
Don't mean to hype
no,
myself up
you're
that
good.
much.
I got really drunk one time and I was building a New Jersey and um I had the great idea of assembling all of the small sub assemblies like the 20 mils and the
Mm-hmm.
40 mils and stuff on the Spro. Let me tell you, that's a game changer.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, the small the instruction guide has you. You should see me do it here in a second. It has you put all the 20 mil turrets together, and then you put them on. Um,
yeah.
so once I get done with the pagoda here, I think that's no, it's the pagoda, then the stack, then the rear superstructure. But you really appreciate like the design of these ships when you do this,
Mm.
because like in game, it's just like, oh, this is just
Oh, this is a cool
superstructure.
model.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
But then when you start putting them together like this, you're like, okay, so that's what this does. That's what this does. Like I didn't even notice there's these random vents behind the secondaries on the Yami here, and you look in game, and those same random vents are still there. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like when there's that level of consistency. Um it's even better when the level of consistency is there and then I am completely fucking unable to emulate it in a model.
Yeah, I gotta once I get my new office set up, I gotta put those other models together. Because the plan was over the years I would do like one or two of these a year. Then eventually I'd have this wall in the background full of model ships when I stream and stuff. Which it's getting there, but yeah. Oh, look at how clean that stack is too, boy. Um, I remember
Yeah, that is
taking
very
20
nice.
minutes to paint that. uh, Trip down memory lane. Let me see if I can find one of the Prince of Wales one. Prince of Wales I took much more time with. And then I proceeded to
Prince of
call.
Wales.
I proceeded to call the Duke of York the Prince of Wales for like half a year after I got done with this. Yeah, I actually did like a
Wait, I'm
series
sorry,
on it.
scroll up. What is that?
What, this?
One more, one more. One more, a little more. Little, oh, driving safely. I thought it was like a rap video or something.
Guy pulling up in like a Nissan.
Yeah, I thought it was like a King Von video or something.
Dude, where do I have the painting at? Oh yeah. Yeah, I got my airbrush for this one. I started an intro back then. Look at that. Okay, let me get to the actual painting. It's sped up. Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Ah, yes,
So
the masking tape.
yeah.
Yes.
So you see, look how nice that is. That's all that's from the brush, the airbrush. Um
Yeah, the airbrush does fantastic wonders.
then I decided I was gonna actually do a camo on it instead of just leaving it gray. But there was no way in hell I still can't do like the historical camo that's got like the 16 shades of green, you know?
Yeah,
So I just used like it's a combination of like some North Atlantic camo and like the color blue I had.
you gotta watch Boxman. He's really good when it comes to model building. He's also
Yeah,
like
I've seen his stuff.
schizophrenic.
I've seen his stuff pop up in my recommended before. Let's see. Go play. Why is nothing happening?
You died of paint fumes.
Probably. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look, here I am, just raw dog in the paint with my bare fingers too. Look at that. If I didn't
That
show
does look
myself
very
painting it,
nice.
it's also really satisfying when you take the paint off. take the tape off is what I meant to say. Here's some good stuff. Putting that nice. Okay, Sea Lord, you didn't know how cameras worked back in the day, apparently. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that's the money shot. Yeah, that's what it came out to be.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, for the first time, like trying to do that, I don't think that came out half bad.
So speaking of not bad, the Christmas event in World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah, after this small,
it's small. It's like 20 minutes.
Small side quest.
Dude, we're not beating the rudderless podcast allegations, dude. Holy shit!
Go down left. Okay. Okay, back to the dev blog.
back to the dev blog. So yeah, like Sea Lord said, you get a free tier 9. Not gonna lie, the selection is kind of fucking shit.
Well, the good thing is
you have a Sejong, you have a Fletcher, you have a Lepanto, you have an Azuma, and you have a Riga.
Well, the good thing is if you don't want any of those, pick one you already have, and you get the free XP to go get another one.
Oh, see, that's good.
Yeah,
because I already have all of these.
Yeah, you get 225,000 free XP if you pick one you already have. So that should be
very good.
That gets you to tier 9, I do believe. If not, darn close to it.
Now, is it something you have to have in your port, or is it something that like you already have it researched? So we're just going to
in case you already own the ship. I'd assume it's got to be in your port.
Yeah.
I mean, it costs you a couple million credits to rebuy the ship to get
but
a free tier 9. That's worth it.
Yeah. We have Emerald Snowflake and Cozy Sweater. Absolute 10 out of 10 camos coming back here. Emerald Snowflakes looks so good, dude. I love that green. That is such a rich green.
Very festive green, if I do say so.
And then, the return of the beautiful Nordly Shaben port. Yeah, I mean, we have the Northern Lights, which is beautiful. We have a lot of like set pieces that are decorated.
And they fixed the camera this year to where.
They didn't.
Huh?
I said no, they didn't. I don't believe you.
They changed it to where your ship's actually like in focus now, and you don't have to like fly through the window to get to it anymore. You put your ship back in the spotlight.
Hell yeah, the camera layout have been updated. That's good. Christmas tree is back. Love the Christmas tree. Love the Christmas tree in Watt. Love the Christmas tree here. Basically, you just decorate it, and the more you decorate it, the better your rewards are. And again, you get free Santa gift containers. So decorate your port and collect all the ornaments, man.
You get 2.
Oh my goodness,
2 from it. What?
Oh, I just realized rewards for collecting 24 ornaments. You get a Aurora di Natale with 6 skill points. You get a free commander.
I think that's only takes. Nice. I think it takes like 30 battles too.
It's nothing too crazy.
1 ornament for every 2 battles you play. Okay, so 24 ornaments, 50 battles. My bad. That's not bad over the month of December. Well, actually, November and December. Whenever this goes
Yeah,
live.
no, it's not bad at all.
And the festive rewards have returned naturally. So
There we go.
Cole. These two and this guy right here are going to be super important with the Steel Fleet event returning, which you need a
Yes.
gajillion coal, a gajillion steel to get anything. Because the Valparaiso, the Hawaii, the Bremen, and the Aki are all steel ships. And ain't none of them cheap. So,
Yeah, man, you can't expect to get your, to get all that steel and then.
them not immediately extract it from your wallet.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Bushkavika Salvage Victory event, too. That's happening. I think it's happening right now, which is, again,
Yes.
throwing steel at the game. But these work just like how they always have. So, just like how it works right now, it's going to work. So, nice time to cash in some coal and steel. And, of course, the festive certificates for your Santa containers. Get the mega containers. They're the only ones that's worth it. Don't worry about these little guys back here. You do get like a gajillion of them from the event passes, so that's nice. I think you get like 30 between if you get the paid line and the free line. It's like 32, I think, or whatever 16 plus 16 is, which is 32. Yeah,
32.
yeah, I did math right. So yeah, um, and then we already talked about the Santa containers, but they removed most of the coal ships you can get from the containers.
Yeah.
So that's actually pretty good. So it means the ships that you're going to be getting are ships that aren't coal ships. So you're actually saving money. And look,
Man.
the $100 tier 6 ships are in the Santa containers now.
I'm actually kind of happy about that because, like I said, I really wanted them. But I think those are going to be like the short list of the new kind of added item. I think there's going to be a lot of those
Let's
kicking
see.
around.
Well, they have them down here. So rare ships. No? Kind of rare ships?
It's not going to be a kind of rare ship. It's going to be the Makarov, dude.
Oh, you think it's going to. Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be
I
the
see.
Makarov. I think those two
Let's
are going to be
see.
the Makarov.
Yeah, like there they are in the common
Yeah,
category. Yeah. I'm not
they're
too
going to be the
upset
Makarov.
about that because I do want Sovereign.
I do too. And like I said, I'm not upset about it either. But I think that I need to mentally prepare myself for
An Archangel.
pulling them immediately.
Yeah.
Um, Good news is though, other than a lot of the ships that were added this year, like those are the ones I need. So any ships I do get are going to be from the pool that I like need or want. So it's going to be like the more recent stuff.
Yeah.
So the added, like I don't have La Pampa. I don't have. No, I have Incheon. I think I don't have Monmouth. I don't have Sibir. I don't have Hildebrand. I don't have Tahing. I don't have Cosma Min. I don't have Suzuya. I don't have Cam. Yeah, I don't have like any of these that have been added. But I have basically everything else. So I'm gonna be getting those. you know, which is gonna
Okay.
be nice.
If you're uber lucky, get a golden gift container. You have a 10% chance of getting the Bremen, the Hawaii, or the Aki.
I have absolutely zero interest in the Aki, but I think the other two could be pretty interesting.
Hawaii is just I think that's what I'm going to get with my still because it's just such a weird ship.
Yeah,
Oh, then they have the
but
skin for the Roma that they're selling as a whole new ship now. So
Where is that? Where did I miss that?
Oh, it's okay. It's the 0.001% chance in the golden gift container. That's how you get it.
Oh, I see now.
Yep. So
I mean, that's not a horrendous Roma camo, but yeah, it's kind of just it's just a Roma, which don't play Roma.
yeah, it's just another from the depths camo that they're trying to extract triple the money they should be charging for it out of you.
These, oh my fuck.
What?
These destruction effects are beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these are cool.
Yeah, the spectral eel one looks stupid. But the icebreaker looks incredible.
Yes,
Where just like the ice and everything explodes out of the ship. I love that.
I too have seen the season 1 finale of Avatar.
And then let's see, we have some beautiful camouflages. Polar ice caps, permanent camouflage for Ostergotland, Hermes, New Orleans, and Constellation. These camos are absolutely beautiful, dude. Love the white and the red here. I don't know why the fucking tier 4 carrier is getting a permanent camouflage, but Hermes bros, like, you're winning. And then the white and gold camo is also beautiful for Montana, Iowa, and Rochester.
You want I want Rochester. I literally said I want Rochester. They'll say okay.
No, the golden camo down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Absolute stunner.
I don't know why they didn't call this the Great White Fleet camo, because I'm pretty sure that's what it's emulating.
I really think that could be, or that would be. I think that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Those are just absolutely beautiful. Like I really do like those camos. The those ones and the gray white fleet camos. I think those look beautiful. I think it's a mistake to kind of not
Capitalize on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I am.
He's falling asleep, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh. What else? Do we have anything else here on the docket?
I think that's it.
Yeah, we have some changes to test ships. Roussillon Dockyard. I don't know if we went over. Oh, actually, yeah. This is actually pretty neat.
Which one?
I just sent it to you. 1/4/11.
Okay.
I mean, the Lanjou camo looks pretty neat. I don't know what type of bullshit they're going for here, but it looks kind of neat.
Oh yeah. It's like a Davy Jones vibe.
Yeah.
And the Nuremberg's all happy for the holidays.
Yeah, Nuremberg's pretty nice. And then this is just
This is the progression line I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
The progression line. Event pass, whatever you want to call it. Battle pass.
So Yeah, I mean it's just going to be a normal kind of battle pass, but at the end of the day, like,
Well, there's 2 because this update's 7 weeks instead of 5.
and then yeah,
This
we
event
have
pass is kind of like this event pass. This devlog's is kind of a retread of
yeah.
the last
I'm
one.
discovering that. I'm trying to see if there's any.
There's a little bit of screenshots of the new map that'll be coming out in 14.11.
Yes, that's that, and the Roussillon. Um, this map looks to be very interesting. I think I'm gonna have to wait and see.
I don't think they've released the final
Outline or
yeah,
not outline,
like
the
tactical map,
yeah.
layout.
And I think that's what's going to be what makes or breaks it, because don't get me wrong, it looks beautiful, and the art department has a tendency to hit it out of the park, but at the exact opposite end of the spectrum, we don't know what we're dealing with until we get our hands on it. So I keep getting texts from my mom. I think that the layout is going to be really kind of important here.
Yeah, they're going for like an all-in-one map where there's like open
Tier
area,
6 to super ships is
medium
kind
area,
of
yikers.
yeah, it's pretty yikers. Because it's probably a 40 to 42. I don't think it's a 48, right?
No.
If you had to take a guess, yeah, it's not going to be a 48.
I haven't played on it, so I can't say anything about it.
No, yeah, I'm just asking for like your guesses. Like,
probably 42.
No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I had to put money down, I'd say that.
So yeah, I mean that's going to be interesting. I know this kind of seems like we're beating around the bush, but I don't really. I mean, we have a little bit of a light description here. The relatively isolated 8-point will allow for close quarters engagement, with ships specializing in contesting points. Holding the channel that connects A and B will provide a natural defense stronghold over both points. The C point will be wide open and more suitable for mid to long range combat. Doesn't really give me much to go off of other than slightly congested A cap, absolute knife fight of a B cap, and then C cap is just going to be open ocean. But I'm gonna wait until I get a map layout.
It's interesting to note too. There's no standard battle on this map. It's only arms race and domination.
No, there's random.
There's no standard. No standard battle. No single cap point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. See, I'm starting to fade.
As he grows tired, his functions stop to function.
Yeah, as if they were functions to begin with. But yeah, the Roussillon, and the Montcalm. Russie looks to be. I don't know. I think she's going to be interesting. I don't think she's going to be anything groundbreaking, but I think she's definitely going to be worth it.
I got shot by one the other day. It hurt.
How'd it go? Oh,
not well for me. But also, I did return the favor because it does have no armor. Wait, free Montcalm is a free Montcalm. So
Yeah, I mean, I really like it. I love
I have it. I haven't played a
the
lot of it.
I love the Le Garçonnier class of cruisers. Anytime I have an excuse to
Oh, it's a
play
Legal.
those,
I like the Legal.
yeah, it's a Legal.
Okay, then I like it.
I do believe it's a Le Garçonnier without the rear bunkhouse that blocks turret 3. I think. Actually, why am I thinking? I can open a client right now. But yeah, the Montcalm's pretty nice. And then yeah, the Steel Fleet that we were just kind of talking about.
Mm.
And then these are some prices here: 39 for Aki, 39 for Bremen, 39 for Hawaii, 25 for Le Havre, 35 for I-5644, and 30,000 for the Valparaiso.
I can tell you what most people are going to get.
Yeah. But actually, what is it? What do you think it is?
Val. I have
Yeah,
so many of my
Val's pretty good.
comments just like frothing at the mouth at like, Spanish are coming back. Is it coming back? When's it coming back? How much is the ship? So many people are like that. I just gave myself a rash.
I also like down here. Yeah. I also like down here, they have all these steel camos that are coming to the armory.
Oh, yeah.
I'm upset we're still not getting that fuck-ass incompatible camo that just looks like it got vomited on by a highlighter addicted to fentanyl.
Yeah.
I'm upset we don't have that. But I will survive.
Oh, you can throw research bureau. I missed these when I did my video. You can throw away research bureau points for the Noble Patina camo. Or the... Oh my god, that's going to give me a headache. This is those things in the newspapers you look at, and they tell you to look at this dot and then pull away slowly to make an image. The neon vortex.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like fucked up shit on your eyes levels of stuff. That's like
killing the may actually work in game.
So sad note here for Montcalm bros, it has that little fuck ass deck house. So your rear turret is not 360 degrees, unfortunately.
Womp.
Yeah.
We are approaching the 2-hour mark. You want to wrap it?
That's about what I'm thinking. I'm so, like I said, I'm just passing out. I'm so sorry.
Expecting you just like
I was not in.
Bonk at any second at this point.
Dude, yeah, that's why. That's why I'm like fidgeting and shit. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna close this. I'm just gonna go back to bed. Wake up at 1 a.m.
Oh. All right.
Uh,
You want to wrap it up, or you got it in you?
Thank you for listening. We will record again. I'll be home this weekend if you want to record again this weekend.
Yeah, I actually have nothing planned this weekend for once, so
I don't believe your fucking left testicle or something is going to explode.
Oh, don't say that.
Gonna have to... Don't hold on. I knocked on wood. You're
I hope
good.
that's real wood. You're at a Hilton, man.
My balls are on the line. That's not real wood.
I'm going to text you Saturday. You're not going to believe what happened.
My fucking nuts exploded. And then my car caught fire. My pipes exploded.
My new pipes exploded.
But my wife got the job.
I honestly, I'd take that. I'd take that. Maybe not the nuts exploding part, but the car catching fire and the pipes exploding. But yeah. All right, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Subscribe. I don't know why I saluted
Subscribe.
any of you, but okay. I need to go to bed too.